Hello, welcome to Market Analysis Channel. Today, I will be analyzing Cream Finance. Cream Finance has been one of our crypto on the watch list and it's performing very great. In fact, it's in a very clear uptrend and the rally still continue as we projected. When you trade Cream Finance, you will see that it has always obeying the law of supply and demand and it has always been going in the direction of the analysis we projected. Let me explain this analysis for you in detail. I'll be starting from the market bottom. When you look at the chart, market bottom towards late last year and around late last year too, the rally started picking up with explosive volume. That is telling us that some institutions and some traders, they've discovered an opportunity in Cream Finance and they've started loading their orders. But then, due to the turbulence in the crypto market, Cream Finance uptrend could not started, but it has bottom and it has pushed up from that bottom area. It's now taking time to digest its volatility that occur. So once the volatility has been digested, it can now find a ground and establish a proper trend, which will lead to its rally. And that's exactly what happened. When Cream Finance first hit support, it got a boost from the buyers and they push it upward a little bit. They are trying to rise above the 200-day moving average line, but the price couldn't go beyond. The seller hit back again, send the price back to support. And when the price hit support, it couldn't close around that particular area. It rally upward again, hitting and even trading above the 200-day moving average, but it's still close underneath it. The sellers are not giving ground at all. Then the price now range for extended period of time in between the 50-day average and the 200-day average. Finally, it breached above the 200-day average, is still hitting the resistance zone. This level are very strong because the buyers and sellers have been dragging lots of actions in between. Then the sellers push the price finally downward towards the support zone. One thing I want you to notice this, I have to zoom out on this chart so you can get the point very well. When you look at this last correction that occur, that is where everything finally changes in favor of buyers. When you start looking at it from this particular price and as the sellers were pushing the price downward, look at the volume underneath the chart. They are well below the average volume. It's telling us that the sellers are now getting weak. They've been exhausted. No more selling coming into Cream Finance, and that's a very good indication for buyers. Immediately professional traders sense this type of action, that is when they load in their orders because they know they will outnumber the limited number of sellers in the market, and that's exactly what finally happened. Some buyers try to push in here, but they couldn't follow through. The remaining seller now finally sold Cream Finance and they push the price downward into underneath the support zone. When you also look at the volume too, you see that all these volumes are below average volume. That's a good indication that the sellers are now getting weak and the selling is drying up in Cream Finance. What is now needed is once their last seller standing has been beaten, the price will start rally because no one will want to sell. Everyone will want to place their trade on the buy side, and that's exactly what favors the bulls. Immediately the buyer sense that the sellers has been exhausted, the buyers come in with full force. They have an upward close bar. Even without a volume, the price has started rallying for 3 sections. Then it has a little bit pushback from the sellers, which didn't stay long because the volume is very low and the buyers with one volume and above with one bar and above average volume, they push the price upward again and the price continue to rise. This time it rises above all the moving averages and it stays there continuously. On this particular period, the price is now approaching the resistance. It's a little bit shy of it and it now came hard to the 21-day exponential moving average, having an upward close bar. As it's dropping here, the volume was less and it has a up range bar with a very explosive volume, but the price couldn't break through the resistance. It's still close in between, but that is telling us that the buyers are like charging and adding strength to their position. Before you know it, the price finally walk into the resistance zone. It break above it successfully, and it's now come back and retest it. It's range a little bit on the resistance zone, now changing to support. And at point one, when the price finally dropped toward the 21-day exponential moving average, it has these small range bars, and these tight range bars are telling us that it's now floor for the sellers, and the buyers will push up because there are no more selling coming into cream. There are no more selling coming into cream, and then the price rally up from there. As the price rally, it has a little inside range, then from there the rally continue. So the price continue in favor of the buyers because the sellers has now been exhausted finally, and this price is even heading up as if it's going to even break above the top of the screen of the chart. Cream is now in a very nice uptrend. Our focus now is on the target zone. Let me now explain our target. When you look at the chart from as it's going, you can see the upward trend has started and it's progressing upward. Our target zone is now the last peak price resistance zone that it hit, and that's 200. We finally got our target from this particular area. That's the last resistance that happened before this bear market hit very hard, that sent cream finance to the downside before the market now finally bottom. So our focus now is on the 200. Once cream finance traded towards that price, we will expect it to take some rest, as that place will be a zone which cream finance will be taking some rest at the moment. That's our target for now. So if you are holding cream finance, you can add to your position because the trade is currently going in the favor of buyers, and that's an opportunity for you to add more to your trade. If this analysis really helped you, subscribe to the channel. If you have any question, like the video and paste your question in the comment section. I'll see you in the next analysis. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.